Hey guys, what's up? So I have a 93 Civic and I'm going to flush my power steering fluid, but I want to do it the right way because I don't think this stuff's ever been changed, and I'll show you why. So here is the old fluid, not the old fluid, but this is some of the fluid that I drained, and it's really disgusting. It's really black. It's really bad. So the reason why I want to make this video is because every video I watch out there is basically where the fluid flows in and where the fluid flows out. There's two hoses, but if you see here, this one actually has three. It has one, and this one I think is attached to the bottom, right? Two, and then there's a third one, and this third one loops around here, and I think it goes back here, and I don't know what that's for. So my plan is take this one off, right? Plug it. Take this one off, plug it, but I'm going to drain it from here. So let's see what happens. Alright, so the next thing I gotta do is, I got this kit. I can't remember how much it was. It's pretty cheap though. It's for my transmission fluid, and it's a pump, so I'm gonna put this in there. I'm gonna squeeze it, and this stuff is gonna come out and not gonna fall down. And actually doesn't look too bad right now. I diluted it with this Walmart stuff, but don't do that. You should really buy the Honda rated stuff because it can damage the seals. At least that's what everyone on the internet is saying, so gotta listen to the internet, of course. The reason why you want to suck out the fluid as much as you can is because we're going to take off this line and that line, and when we do that, we don't want fluids spewing out, so we want to get it as low as we can, which it actually looks like this might come out. Hopefully not. We'll see what happens. Alright, managed to use pliers, squeeze this down, move it back, and wiggle the tube back and forth and got it off. This thing is pretty big, so I think what I'm going to do is use one of these, some sort of plug my friend gave me. Hopefully, oh look, I think it's going to work, so that'll actually fit over that. Nice, so that's over that. So now I'm going to hook up some sort of tube to this. I still have to take off the bottom one. Alright, I got the bottom part off, and here it is. Here's this small tube. I managed to put like fuel line. This is like fuel line hose, and I attached it to the big one. So, and I think my plan is that I'm gonna jack up the car, put something underneath there, and it's just gonna go right into probably that bottle over there, and the fluid's just gonna go right in there. But first I gotta cap this off and plug this little guy off. Alright, this is working out. So I got some more line, and I put a bolt or nail, whatever, at the end of it. I got this thing, I got this little plug and plugged it to the little hose. So we're looking good. Everything's plugged off. So hopefully, I'm gonna pour the fluid in here. Gonna jack up the car, turn the steering wheel. I might just do it from the outside with my hands. We'll see what happens. That should be cool. Alright, so I jacked up the car, and from that jack point, and I'm only might have to jack it up again. You could tell that the pavement's off, actually. I'm only going to jack it up enough so that I can turn the wheels back and forth, because you don't have to turn the car on to get the pump, to get it to pump fluid though. So alright, here we go. Things are looking good. It dripped a lot, so it is working. It is coming out of there. Sorry, this video is horrible. So now I'm gonna have to put the keys in the car, because the car needs to be the wheel can't be locked. So, put the keys in. Alright, so now that the key's in, it'll move freely and it won't lock up on me. Alright, so I'm just gonna use this because I bought it and I just want to finish it. And I'm only gonna use this to flush the bad crap out. So, I'm gonna pour some in. Look, it's dripping even more, so this is gonna work. It's gonna work real good. Just have to make sure it's constantly filled, or else the pump will run dry. Don't want that. Alright, so we're gonna open up some of this good stuff. Alright, so hopefully I'm gonna turn the wheel and the bad stuff's gonna come out. I mean, it's dripping, but not a lot. Alright, I'm not liking the way it's sounding, but anyways, the reason why you want to make a long tube and all that is because it'll keep squirting at you. Right now it's making like a bubbly sound, so I'm thinking maybe I put on the wrong tube. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I did set it up right. It is good, but you just have to be forceful. Like, if you're gonna do it by hand like this, you have to like move the wheel rather harsh in order to get the fluid to come out. I'd like to show you, but I don't know if I could set the camera up. Good system now. So I took out, I removed that stuff, and now I want to see the good fluid come out. I want to make sure it's coming out clear. So I'll keep going until it comes out clear. So don't do what I did. Don't use your hands to push the wheel, because when you do this, like apparently you can do this way faster, and the fluid just like pours out. The only thing is that it's still coming out looking like crap. And I'm on my second bottle, so I might use all 3 bottles. I probably should have bought, honestly, if I were to do it again, I would have bought like 2 bottles of this crap stuff just to use it to flush it. This is 32 fluid ounces, and this is like $3, and then each one of these is like $6, you know. So I probably would have bought like 2 of these to run it through to flush all the bad crap out, and then put the good, you know, power steering fluid in. 2 bottles down. I'm on my 3rd one. Hopefully I could just put half of this in and it'll come out clear. I dumped it out again to see if it's coming out clear, so hopefully it does. Alright, so did it a couple more times, and the fluid, well, it's more of a orangish color, and it is coming out clear. You know, it is coming, if you see it, it's hard to see, but it's looking better. I guess the thing is, this power steering fluid hasn't been changed probably ever, so it's really dark. So, you know, I would definitely recommend getting like two of these crap, or if you want to be a stickler, then, you know, spend $40 and buy 2 packs of these 3 packs of Honda power steering fluid. It's like $18 for 3 bottles, so you're gonna have to buy 2, you know, or you could just spend $6, you know, $3 each on these bottles. $6 plus 18, $24, and you know, it'll come out a lot cleaner. So, but I think it's good. It's much, I mean, it used to look like this, you know. It went from this to that color over there, so it's a lot better, I would say. Alright, so I am satisfied. I looked at the color that was coming out as when I took off this top hose. It was clear, so it's nice. It's good. I'm pretty happy. So there you have it. that's how you change your power steering fluid on a 1993 Honda Civic. The biggest pipe or hose, you can tell it's the power steering one because it goes to the power steering pump. So that's the hose you want to leave on, because when you put the fluid in, it sucks from there, and it's got to go around somewhere. I don't actually know, but it's got to go around somewhere and eventually put fluid back in. So what you're doing is you're saying, no, don't put that fluid back in. Drain it into a pan, get that old fluid out. But the problem with mine was that, like I said, every video I see online is like, oh, there's a in and there's an out. Well, I'm like, well, what the hell is this? What is this third one? So plug it, you know. But I guess I don't know what that thing is, but I guess I picked the right choice. So the next smallest hose I figured was my out, you know, my in and my out. So unplug that, you know, use this to drain, plug these two up so that the fluid doesn't come pouring out when I fill it in, and turn the wheel back and forth fast with the steering wheel, not with the tire. I mean, most people would use the steering wheel anyways, but and you know, get a you know, get some hose. Most people buy, I just had this stuff laying around, but most people buy the clear hose because I guess it's a little more flexible too, and you can see the fluid coming out with the clear hose. So that's it. If you guys thought this video was helpful.